For those who don't know me, I'm Nicki the poet. I'm nothing but a former shy girl who found her voice through poetry and now uses poetry to help others find their voice.
And what else is poetry
Currently,
for?
yes, former shy girl, even though no one
Hmm.
believes me.
Well, I certainly don't. Well, and they won't either after you perform. So I'm going to get off the stage and let you do just that. Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
this is Nicki.
Hi guys. I have two pieces to share with you tonight. The first piece is going to be from my domestic violence series that I did last month. And this one is focused more on verbal abuse, and it's called Words Hurt Too. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words, they hurt too. Have you ever tried to explain wounds that no one can see? It's so easy to point a victim when blood has been shed, but what about me? Just because there's no x-ray, no CAT scan, no MRI machine that can easily detect my hurt doesn't make it any less real. There's no IV they can give me to replenish all the self-love that has been diminished. And even when this outer layer of skin has finished undoing the harm that he has done and has completely healed, my heart will never feel the same way again. There's no peroxide strong enough to take the stain out of his words. They always seem to slip their way into my thoughts, and I remember every foul thing that he ever said. I remember every time that we ever fought, it plays like a broken record. Over and over and over. I wish someone would change the channel. And he tried to band-aid it by saying he was sorry. He tried to sweep it under the rug by saying he was just mad. He even tried to blame the alcohol that he had as if it would magically erase the pain. But even Mr. Clean can see that I was already permanently stained. It was like a vicious cycle. He would build me up and tear me down, build me up and tear me down. I was caught in the cycle. And just when I thought I finally had enough, that I would pack my bags and prepare to leave, he would magically morph into the person that I wanted it to be. Or maybe I was just so blinded by his potential that I would see what I wanted to see. After all, I was still a young girl, foolishly looking for someone to love. And I would hope and pray that each time something happened and I stayed, that this would be the time that he would finally change. But after all, even a broken clock is right 3 times a day. And from my from past relationships, I feel as though, especially when they go sour, it's so easy to blame the other person. But sometimes we have to take a look in ourselves and see what we have to change in ourselves. We have to start by facing the person that we see in the mirror. Your inability to comprehend is so exhausting. I don't even know who you are half the time. We share the same pulsing, yet and still we're nothing the same. I enjoy order, the syntax to things, while you act as if all your common sense is faded away, knowing damn well that isn't the way you was raised. Take a look in the mirror and what do you see? A girl so burdened down with her insecurities that you allowed your light to fade. But you claim every year is your year, repeating cycle after cycle, mislabeling everything as an obstacle. Baby girl, you're the only common denominator. Don't you think it's you that need to change? Do you know who you really are? For far too long, you used the cosmetic makeup and the foreign hair to hide the scars. I guess it was easier for you to pretend that they weren't there. But you want to change the world. You want to be this dynamic leader, the inspirational voice, and you don't know where to start. Well, how about you take a look in the mirror? I suggest you start right there. Thank you guys so much for listening, and thank you so much for the space on here tonight.
Thank you for coming and thank you for sharing your powerful, powerful poetry with us. And the thing about you, Nikki, that excites me is that your energy level is always on fleek. Is that a good word? I don't even know if that word is even a good word, but that was the only adjective that I could think of at the moment. Yes, you bring a certain energy to the show, and it's uplifting, and I appreciate you. And your words have to touch someone out there, because after all, they're on the comment line saying awesome, common denominator, wow, come on, cycles, let's go, Nikki D. They out there. You got a fan club, girl. So